Forgive me if I'm looking a bit shell-shocked, but I've just got back from watching an extraordinary football match which went on for the best part of 3 hours. The result being that Wimborne go through to the next round of the FA Trophy, having beaten Banbury United eventually 6-5 on penalties after it was a stalemate of 3-3 at the end of extra time. Wimborne made a good start. After only 3 minutes, Kevin Gill laid off the ball to Jamie Davidson, who must have been the best part of 25 yards outside the area, and hit a beauty over the keeper to give Wimborne the lead. Wimborne looked pretty good, much better than they had on Saturday in the first game, but couldn't add to their lead, and shortly before the interval, Gill gave away a penalty and the visitors equalised. So it was 1-1 at half time. Wimborne came out again and really pressed at the start of the second half. They were pretty well fired up, and after about 10 minutes, Steve Smith gave them the lead again with a header. But Wimborne couldn't add to that. Banbury didn't really want to lose and made quite a fight back, and but it looked as though Wimborne were going to carry it off as we went into added time. But on Saturday, Banbury had been leading and Wimborne equalised in the 4th minute of added time, and that's why we had the game tonight. But now it was Wimborne's turn to feel like what it was on the receiving end, because it was 4 minutes of added time again, and Banbury equalised again. So we went into extra time. Again, a brilliant start. 3 minutes in, Jamie Davidson, a superb solo goal. He collected the ball, seemed to beat a whole crowd of defenders, and slammed in a beautiful shot. That deserved to win a game, but it didn't, because Banbury came back in the dying seconds of the first half of extra time, equalised again. The second period of extra time was totally manic, with both teams furiously trying to win the game, but neither did, and so we went into penalties. Mickey Hubbard started them off and gave Wimborne the lead with the first penalty, and it looked pretty good when the first penalty from the visitors was pushed onto the crossbar by Dan Ackerman, who'd actually come on to replace Jason Harville, who'd been injured during the play. The penalties went on. Banbury eased into the lead, but by the end of the 5 penalties each, it was 3 goals each, and so we went into the additional penalties on a sudden death basis, with Wimborne taking the first one, and the penalties went in. The first 5 went in, seeing Wimborne 6-5 ahead. Banbury had the chance to equalise. The ball came back off the crossbar, and Wimborne were through, and that takes on to meet Merthyr Town at home at the end of the month. It was a game that neither team really deserved to lose. Banbury can consider themselves very unfortunate, but that's the way it goes in a sudden death finish like penalties. Somebody has to lose, somebody has to win. It was Wimborne who won. Could easily have gone the other way, but the Magpies go through to the next round. We've got Steve Cuss with us now. Steve, that was quite a game.
Yeah, I think it's been quite a cup tie. I've got to give full credit to our players. They've had to deal with some disappointments, even going back to Saturday, where our performance wasn't good enough, but we kept on going and got an equaliser to force tonight, and at times tonight we looked comfortable. and then they scored goals which could have killed some teams off. They were really, bad times to concede goals. But we picked ourselves up each time, and we got a just result in the end, and we're delighted to be through now.
And we move on to Merthyr Town.
Yeah.
Next month, I think. And we don't want to draw in that one, or we end up going to Merthyr.
Right, it's been an exciting competition for us so far. We've had to play 4 matches. Both games have gone to a replay, but I suppose the most important thing is we just can keep winning in the competition. So we look forward to that Merthyr game. They're going well in the league, but we've got home advantage. So we very much look forward to it.
After 3 minutes we were ahead. It looked comfortable for a while. You must have thought we were going on.
Yeah, I thought I was pleased with the first half an hour. We got the early goal and we were dominating. Probably could have gone and got a second, but obviously the penalty changed that for them to get back into it. Start the second half, we take the lead again, and we get pegged back in injury time, which probably just was us for what happened on Saturday. And then right start the second of extra time, Jamie scores a wonder goal again, and we got pegged back for a third time. So as you say, it was a strange cut tie, and we're fortunate that we've come out on top.
Yeah, well, we got back to the league on Saturday. How are we for injuries? I know there were 1 or 2 knocks tonight.
Yeah, it's 1 or 2 knocks, as there's always going to be. We've got a run of games now where we're playing 3 consecutive Tuesdays with the weekend games, obviously. So we've got to manage players through that. But full credit to the players. They look after themselves as well. But we'll be in Thursday and we'll assess the injuries and get ready for Saturday.
Okay, great. Thanks very much, Steve.
Thank you.